Hi everyone, GrayPower60 here. So, before I get into any other things I have to go through mom stuff, I wanted to take a break and tackle this mess. I don't know if you can see it all. Let's show you. I've already done 2 boxes. There's lots of things here that I have brought up from downstairs. And what I'm going to do is probably fast forward a lot of this stuff. There's a lot to go through, a lot of Christmas stuff that I don't need, but I have a container for things I may want to bring forward for July, for Christmas in July. So I have a separate container for that. The other ones, yeah, I'm not going through them. I'm not going through them. They're packed up already. So I don't know how well this is going to film. I'll do my best to kind of capture as much as I can, and I will fast forward. Sorry, I'm moving you around here. I may have to adjust this. I may have to come down a bit so you're not going to see much of my head. But let's see. Yeah, that's not going to do it for me. So let's pull you up, turn you around. I'll probably edit this part out. Okay. Let's see how much of the room I can get in. We'll stuff. All right, I'm just kind of figuring out. Okay, now that is my, you can see there my pretty shelf is there, but I've got all of this all over the place, and I want to at least organize it, make notes on little pieces of paper, what's in it, but you know, the paper thing might come later. We shall see. So let's get started here. And forgive me for looking a mess, but cleaning up is not part of, okay, that does not belong. That is for later. This. Okay. Yeah, it's a big job when you have so many boxes, especially Christmas stuff. But I also have other things in here. I've got wax making things. I've got all of this, and I've got to clean through that, but I didn't want to do that until I lifted everything off the floor. I have this box has a little bit of Halloween, and it also has some multi-crafts extras that I want to get rid of. So I have the box that's kind of the tallest one. Whoops, right there. That one's empty. That I can carry downstairs. That can go in my car. I'm going to fill that up with things to drop off, donate. So I'm okay with that. This box and the one just below it, yeah, the one with the scarf here, those two have got Christmas things. I'm going to have to sort through them and put them in an empty Rubbermaid type container that I use for Christmas. The reason I just threw it in there because there's a lot of things that I want to use for Christmas in July, and I do have kind of I've also got a box behind there of things that I had noticed that I might want to do during Christmas in July. So once this, it's kind of hard for you to see, but once all of this is out of here, 2 of them are empty, 3 of them are empty. 3 of this is multi-craft, that's also going to be donated. And these are 2 Christmas ones. I just want to sort through, and what I don't want, I'm throwing in the donation box. But I'll do that out in the hall because it's too much in here. So far, I am getting there. I didn't want to tackle this room for the longest time. Because I just kept bringing things in here, mishmash. No, at first, you noticed how pretty it was and how I had, but as I started bringing more and more of my craft supplies and stash, I noticed that I was getting overwhelmed with it. So I just started piling boxes. And there are things that are still downstairs that I have to go through, but that is later, once my room is all set up. Yeah, so the closet is a mess right now. A lot of the clear containers, I want to stack them up top. I got some of Mom's stuff up there I haven't gone through yet. It's on that side. Just to get it out of my bedroom, remember I wanted to get everything out, I just put them in the closet right there and just stack them up. So there's no rhyme or reason. I could have duplicate things, I could have whatever, but for now, I'm okay. I think I'm going to, sorry, I'm moving the camera here. All right. Because I don't want to get overwhelmed, but I also want to, okay, let's pull you over here. Okay, these 2 bookshelves, they're kind of organized, kind of not. They're really not. To a certain degree, they are. I have a couple of shelves that are perfect. I won't be changing the first 2 up there. I won't be changing the first 2 up there. But I've got I've got 4 shelves that I really have to take a look at and see. And I've got things I want to put up, like my magazines and things like that. I've got a place for books and stuff that I want to use. Yeah. I'm getting there. Yep, I'm getting there. So, I should be able to start crafting next week. I mean, show you real stuff. Now, what I am going to do, while I take a break here, did I bring it in? Yes, I did. Oh, this was a can of soup. And I'm finding I have small containers to put things in, but why not reuse the can? I believe if I really look hard, I will find, I know it's around somewhere. It's in one of these baskets. Some rope to put around and around and around and maybe decorate it with something or put something on it. And I'm going to be putting my excess things in here and have it up on the shelf so that I have. So I'm going to do that with you in a little while. I'm going to use my hot glue, my rope, and maybe I'll think of something else that I want to put in there. Put that there for now. Yeah, it's kind of a mess. This is what I go through. This is, you know, this is part of when you're moving. You know, when you move into a new place, you kind of say, okay, this is my craft room, let's put all my boxes in there. This is my bedroom, let's put all the clothing and boxes and bedding and so on in there. This is my kitchen, let's put all the kitchen stuff in there. So basically what I did was I just took everything out of my apartment that was craft related and brought it in here. Unfortunately, I was going to do, before Mom got sick and so on, in the fall, I had brought up a couple of containers of Christmas stuff that I was going to do some Christmas crafting, but of course, we know what went on there. So, yeah, I think I did okay. Of course, I need a path to get out of here, but I kind of have them sectioned off. Anything that I found that was Valentine, I have put it in a little container here, a little basket. So I'm going to use that. What else? Yeah, I'm finding bags as well of scraps and so on that I was doing projects and just stuck them in something like this, you know, just in a plastic bag and put, you know, excess papers and stuff in that. So I'm finding some of those, and I'd like to get them in a box or in a plastic bin that I have because I've got extra, and just line them up so that here's another example. Sorry, I'm a little close. Here's another example of scraps and so on when I was doing different things. Probably, I've also got Valentine's stuff in there. Yeah. Yep. We're a mess, but that's okay because I'm not in a beauty contest here. I'm in a craft organization, purging, donating, trashing mood. Anyway, guys, that's all I'm going to share with you. I have got so much more work to do, but I just want to give you an idea of the amount of work. I mean, we all know the amount of work that it goes into trying to organize and reorganize. And we try and organize our craft room so that it's appealing to us, so that when we're crafting, we know where we can go to get things. But then as you start working, you realize some things are not working quite the way you want it to. So you kind of adjust it and you try that. And sometimes that's not quite working. And then finally, you get to a point where you're going, okay, it's working as best as I can with what I've got. So let's just work around it. Let's just do our best to use it that way. So that's my unsolicited advice. We all go through, you know, as we're doing different projects, as we're learning new things, as we're doing new things, as we're getting new supplies, as we're using new things, we're finding that there are certain things we need to have close by and certain things that we can have put away. And yeah, so each of us has our own way. And I noticed a few of you are really quite, you know, satisfied with the way you've got things set up, and that's great. And like I say, when you're moving into some place, and you try and do crafting and moving in at the same time it's really hard. But if you can kind of, you know, clear a little spot for yourself to do a little bit of something to bring that creative spark back helps. It's helped me. I mean, I played around with a few things, and I'm enjoying that. I actually talk to Mom and say, you know, what do you think, Mom? Am I totally screwing this up? And Mom always, you know, whenever I've showed her things that I've done, she's always said, you know, oh, that's beautiful. I love that. And some things I actually put in her room that I made. I put it in her room so that she could look at it whenever she went. Now she'll forget. I mean, that's the nature of her disease. You know, dementia is a forgetful thing. But in the moment, you know, her face, and in the moment of seeing something and loving it was so precious. So I'm hoping to get back to that precious again when yeah, I have to keep this as my business side. I've got a new printer my daughter got me for Christmas. I'm going to bring my iMac back in here. I've had it in my bedroom to watch movies at night, which I don't go to bed till 3 or 4 in the morning. Then I sleep till noon. I mean, now it must be, what, 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm just getting started. You know, uh, that's, you know, that's the way things go. Anyway, that's it for me. Lecturing, blah, 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 blah. I have a few things. I just want to lift things off the floor. I want to just have, you know, it's amazing how good you feel when you have a clear floor. It's not going to take me long to go through this. Like I say, there's a couple of empty ones. That's almost empty, but that also can be going. Once I close my... You know, closing a closet door makes the room look so much cleaner. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining me, and we'll see you soon. I hope to get that can decorated and get some of my supplies put in there so that they're not scattered all over the place. Anyway, thanks for joining me. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.